Hello, my name is Stephen Ikebude, and I welcome you to this episode of the Stephen Ikebude Show. Today, on this episode, we have another guest, a big guest. His name is Daniel Osuagwu. Mr. Dan, I welcome you to the Stephen Ikebude Show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is actually ours.
I'm honored to be in your show and to share my experiences. And I hope that those experiences shared here in your show will help someone out there.
I am sure they will. On this show, we center our emphasis on lived experiences of migrants who have journeyed away from home to find new areas of life, a new environment that they now live in as their primary home. And today, he's here to share his own lived experiences with us. Frankly, I will use this medium to say this. The Stephen Ikebude Show has been on now for a couple of months. And so far, we have hit a very big number of audience. And we particularly thank you out there who have been a part of our community, who have contributed in ways of either liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to our different social media channels. I thank you for being a part of this journey. For those of you who have also shared encouragement, I really appreciate and applaud you for being a part of us from different parts of the world that you are engaged in. Nonetheless, there is a part that has become quite awakening. 95% of those who view our videos or who are part of our audience are not yet part of our growing community. Please, I use this medium to appeal to you. I'm appealing because this is one free gift you can give to us. A gift showing us that you are part and parcel and loyal to our community. At the moment, we have less than 5% of those who view our videos are part of our community on YouTube particularly. And we hope that at the end of this video, you are going to help us to achieve our target. We have a target to have at least 10% of those who view our videos to be part of our community. 10% of the thousands, 10%. If we right now we have about over 20,000 views on our YouTube channel, and all we're asking to get is 10% before the end of 2025. We know it is possible if you out there click the subscription button, subscribe, be a part of our community. It's one free gift you can give to us. And I tell you, I personally appreciate it. And we will keep bringing you different migrant stories from across the world. Back to this episode with Daniel. Mr. Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure to actually have you onto this episode. And particularly, I will thank you for hosting us. We are at the residence of Daniel in Kuopio, Finland. And today is quite a very good ambience and good weather. Thank you for hosting this episode of this show in your home.
Thank you very much, Stephen. It's a pleasure to be able to be on your show and to be able to have you at my house.
Thank you.
And I thank you for making out the time to travel all the way from Vasa. For people who doesn't know, Vasa is up to 300 kilometers
Yes.
from Kuopio. So you have made a big effort to be here. And to continue with my life experiences,
Yes.
or the little things that I want to share with your viewers. As you have already introduced me,
Yes.
I'm Daniel Osuagwu. I'm from Imo State, Nigeria. I had my primary and secondary education in Nigeria. After my secondary education, I moved to the northern part of Nigeria,
Okay.
Bauchi to be precise.
Wow.
I intended to further my education there. And then, because I was very good in accounting,
Okay.
principle of accounts at my secondary school. So I wanted to pursue a career in accounting.
Okay.
So when I moved to Bauchi, I applied for admission at Federal Polytechnic Bauchi.
Okay.
At that very time, I didn't get admission.
Okay.
Rather, I got admission of like a diploma course,
Okay.
AEO accounting,
Okay.
that I should do for 1 year, after which I proceed to do the proper accounting. And then, I'm from the Igbo tribe
Yes.
in Nigeria. So my relatives, my uncle, whom I went to stay with at Bauchi, and other relatives, then they started telling me, it's a waste of time to go to school then. That one should either go and learn trade
Yeah.
or go and learn handwork.
Yeah.
So I was really encouraged to go and learn trade or handwork. Actually, they discouraged me to pursue that education then. So I listened to them and I went to learn trade.
Okay.
So I went to learn motor spare parts.
Okay.
I did the learning for 1 year. After 1 year, I was able to start my own.
Okay.
I was selling the spare parts of Peugeot.
Wow.
And in the northern part of Nigeria, there was, as at then, a lot of Peugeot vehicles in Nigeria. I'm talking of 1987.
Wow.
I finished my secondary education in 1986.
Okay.
And then I went to Bauchi in 1987. And I was there. I did my learning of the trade and opened my own business. And I was there till about 1994. Yeah.
That's for a long time.
Yes. Then I decided to move to Lagos.
Okay.
I moved to Lagos to continue
The same trade.
the same trade.
Okay.
So when I got to Lagos, I got a shop through the help of my uncle. I got a shop in Ladipo.
Ooh, the popular Ladipo.
Yes, I got a shop in Ladipo. And because I moved with some of my spare parts
Yeah.
from Bauchi to Lagos. And so the place I got shop was not in the real main market. It was on the street of Ladipo.
Yeah.
Before you get to the real. Yes. And it was a new shopping complex that was open then.
Okay.
So the business was not moving.
Okay.
I also tried to mix my trade with other make. I started selling like halos.
Okay.
No, it's not Isuzu.
Okay.
Isuzu part.
Yeah.
I added Isuzu part to see
If it
will work.
Yeah.
Still, things didn't
Add up.
work. So the business was somehow going down. Then eventually, I got a friend that told me that, hey, I can get you a visa to Yugoslavia. I'm going to Yugoslavia. Let's go together.
What?
Yes. Then I said, Yugoslavia? What is happening in Yugoslavia? He said, yeah, Yugoslavia. If you go to Yugoslavia, you just enter train and go to Germany. That is how it was told. So that my friend, his name is Ifeanyi.
Okay.
He's still living in Europe today.
Okay.
So we applied for Yugoslavian visa.
Yeah.
And we got it.
Ooh.
And then I sold up the remaining things in my shop to raise the money. After I raised the money, I traveled to Yugoslavia with Ifeanyi.
Fine. What year was this?
That was in 1996. August 1996. So that was when I came to Europe.
And that was the first time you left Nigeria.
That was the first time I left Nigeria. I came to Europe without knowing anybody in Europe, no friend, no relative. So we got to Yugoslavia. And then we realized that, nothing is happening in Yugoslavia. And, one funny thing that happened at that time, somehow through word of mouth,
Yeah.
we got a contact of a Nigerian resident in Yugoslavia.
Okay.
His name is Dr. Eddie.
Dr. Eddie.
Dr. Eddie. So we got in contact with Dr. Eddie. He said, "Oh, guys, you come, then I will arrange accommodation for you guys."
Okay.
So Eddie actually found us accommodation. Of course, we have to pay with our money.
Yeah.
And because Eddie studied in Yugoslavia,
Yeah.
he has a family there.
Okay.
He has never been to Nigeria for over 15 years as a top then.
Okay.
So we told him that in Nigeria there are a lot of people who would like to come to Europe.
Yeah.
And all they need somebody to give them letter of invitation for them to come. And then they said, letter of invitation. I can give them letter of invitation. I can go to the police here and get letter of invitation. Are you sure there are people in Nigeria who wants to come to Yugoslavia? We said yes. Then we said, then let's go to Nigeria. Let's go back to Nigeria. I thought of it. Ifeanyi, my friend,
Yeah.
said, it's a big risk to go back to Nigeria. Then I said, yeah, it's a big risk. So how are we going to go? I still have my return ticket.
Yeah.
Ifeanyi has his return ticket. Eddie collected Ifeanyi's return ticket and changed it. Me and Dr. Eddie, we went back to Nigeria. After 2 weeks, I came to Europe.
Wow.
When we got to the airport, and then I contacted my people, my uncle who I was staying with.
Yeah.
The wife, everybody was like, oh, they have deported him. Oh, My uncle's wife, she almost cried. She really thought, even though I told her that, no, I was not deported. She couldn't believe. She said she will only believe after we have gone back. So with AD, we went to, in Ladipo, spread the information. A lot of people came around. AD collected their information. I went to Yugoslavia embassy. And, the man, he speaks the language like native.
Wow.
Yeah, he went to Yugoslavia embassy and got visa for up to 18 people.
You don't mean it?
Yes. Tourist visa, 3 months for up to 18 people. And in those days, we used Aeroflot.
Okay.
The Russian airline.
Wow.
So and it goes to Nigeria every 2 weeks. And at that very time too, Yugoslavia was also deporting people from Nigeria. Like a whole flight that come from Lagos could be turned back.
Wow.
And within that period. So I remember that when we were going back, there were some people that Eddie got visa. And they left 1 week ahead of us back.
Yeah.
Then when we were going, they were returning back.
They were deported back.
They were deported. Then Eddie said that, he told them that they could wait and travel with us, so he would be able to clear them. But they were in a hurry to go. So we went back with all the people that came with us.
Yes.
And we all got in. So now I'm back in Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
And we started looking for what to do in Yugoslavia. There's nothing to do in Yugoslavia as I thought then.
Wow.
And we went to the city because, as I thought then, the capital of Yugoslavia, I think it still is Belgrade.
Okay.
So Dr. Eddie was not living in Belgrade. He was living in another city called Novi Sad.
Okay.
So we moved to Novi Sad. Stayed in Novi Sad, looking for something to do, and of course there is nothing to do there.
Yugoslavia.
Yes. And so eventually, when it comes like that, or when things happens like that, you realize that even your friends, everybody or some of them or most of them will start, looking after themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I got a contact or a connection through a church, he applied Bible studies to the church. And from that, he was given like a kind of a student residence.
Oh boy.
This information was not, passed to me, or when I got it, it was late already. That application period to apply has gone. So I said, okay, my intention has never been to stay in Yugoslavia because there is nothing to do there.
Yeah.
My intention is to move forward. You remember what I said? They told us that if you reach Yugoslavia, you take a train and you go to Germany. So I was thinking, how do I go to Germany? So after speaking with Dr. Eddie said that that is impossible.
To move from
Yugoslavia to Germany. Of course, there are trains. Train goes from Yugoslavia, Hungary, Austria, Germany.
Yeah.
But you need visas to go through.
Yugoslavia wasn't in the Schengen region then.
Yeah, no, they were Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Yugoslavia was not in Schengen. Hungary was not in Schengen as of then, So you cannot go anywhere. You need visa.
Oh boy.
So then we have to stay in Yugoslavia, and a lot of people are still coming from Nigeria. We are all coming, and everybody got stuck in Yugoslavia. So those of them that has money were able to find one way or the other to move out from Yugoslavia by paying some people and push them through. So, but for us that doesn't have money, we are stuck there. So eventually, God bless the soul of one of my cousins, Pastor Tony. As I thought then, he was living in Japan.
Okay.
I called him and I told him that I'm stuck in Yugoslavia and I don't have money to continue my trip, that I want to go to Germany. And without money, even to eat, we don't have, because we have spent all the ones.
How long were you in Yugoslavia before you make this call?
I was in Yugoslavia about maybe 6 months before I make this call.
Okay.
So then I told him that I need money. He said, okay, he will send me some money. But then we were thinking of what would be the best option to send that money. It cannot be sent through bank remittance. And then, so at the end of the day, I told him that I need a winter jacket. So he bought a winter jacket in Japan, and on the hood.
Yeah.
So he opened the hood, the zip that used to be on the hood, where you fold the hood in.
Yeah.
So inside that place, he put $1,000.
Oh my God.
For me in it, I'm sent that parcel to Yugoslavia. And luckily, it arrived, and the money was intact. So with that money, now I have a very good winter jacket.
Yes.
And I have cash.
$1,000.
$1,000. As I thought then. So I have to find my way to continue my journey. That's why sometimes, I said, for me, we are just among the path finders.
Yes.
Apart from that help I got from my
Pastor Tony.
That was it. I would have been in Yugoslavia, and it wasn't in less than 1 year we left Yugoslavia. Then there was that NATO bombing of Yugoslavia.
The war then started.
The bombing of Yugoslavia. So with that $1,000, I was able to move to Hungary.
Okay.
I was in Hungary when the NATO alliance was bombing Yugoslavia. And people from Yugoslavia were also escaping to come to Hungary.
But now you were already in Hungary.
Yes.
What year did you get to Hungary?
I got to Hungary in 98. I was in Hungary in 1998.
How many years were you in Hungary?
I was 2.5 years in Hungary.
Did you end up getting to Germany?
No, I didn't get to Germany.
Okay, go ahead, please.
So in Hungary, of course, Hungary is a little bit better than Yugoslavia then. I was in Budapest, the capital of Hungary, and it's almost like the same thing. You know, you still have to find your way to go to Western Europe because Hungary also is Eastern Europe.
Okay.
And they were not in Schengen as of then.
Okay.
They were not in European Union as of then. So it's still the same problem. But the good thing is that in Hungary, I was able to get a job.
Okay.
I was, before getting a job also, because when we came to Hungary, we also needed accommodation.
Yeah.
And there you met so many other Nigerians. And we stayed in a kind of a church-run, would I call it like a refugee center?
Okay, shelter house.
Shelter house.
Yeah.
So the church gives some food items to the occupants. So once in a week, they bring some things and we share it and we eat. So from that shelter house, there was one guy. His name is also Daniel.
Oh, your namesake.
Yeah, my namesake. He had a work somewhere. He was working in a hostel.
Yeah.
He was looking after that hostel. So when he was leaving, he said he is going to Greece.
Hey.
When he was leaving, he told me he will go and introduce me to the owner of the hostel. So he took me to the owner of the hostel and introduced me to him. And then he left. I replaced him
There.
in that hostel.
Wow.
So that was how I got a job. And the owner of the hostel eventually, really liked me. So I was really in charge of that very hostel in Budapest.
Wow.
So I was one of the lucky ones that was earning money. He was paying me then $200.
Was it during this point when you got into the hostel? Did you get regularized your permit?
No.
Okay, he was paying you straight to the hand.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't get. But we have like a temporary permit to stay in the country.
Okay.
But you cannot work with it.
Okay.
So, but I got that job. Actually, I only work the night shift. So I only work the night shift. There was a Hungarian here that works
During the day.
The day. Then I work from 6 till 10 a.m. Okay. When she comes and hand over, then I leave. Then I come back at 6 in the evening. So that was how I stayed in that hostel. And it was in that hostel that I met my wife.
Wow. That's a big one.
So, yes, she was on holiday.
Okay.
From Finland to Budapest. And I finished my shift and I was leaving the hostel in the morning. As I was going, usually when I leave the hostel, I go to the city, I meet with my guys, we just chill in one of my friend's house, Godwin.
Yeah.
Godwin is it's a big bro for us there.
Okay.
Every day we go to Godwin's house, he makes food, we stay there. It was a very, very happy time.
More like after work party.
Yes. So I was on my way. As I was heading towards the metro station, I saw this beautiful young Finnish lady walking towards the hostel. I looked at her. I asked, are you looking, you always know tourists, they have the map and they're looking, checking the street, the numbers to locate where they will go. I said, are you looking for the hostel? She said, yes. I said, the hostel is there. I pointed it and then I went. So when I came back in the evening at my shift, then I saw her, we started chatting. And during that period of time, actually, before I even met her in person, she was in another part of Hungary, in another city.
Okay.
She called on the phone to make a reservation.
Okay.
So I spoke with her on the phone.
Okay.
Then I made the reservation, but when I saw her on the street, I didn't know who.
It was the same person who
who has called. So then when she was there, and I think it was during August.
Yeah.
There are usually in August in Budapest, there is one big music festival that happens in August. It's the Sziget festival.
Okay.
So I told her about the festival. Usually when the guests are around, they always ask, hi, Daniel, what can one do in Budapest?
Yeah.
What do you recommend? Where to eat? Where to go? What are the sites to see in Budapest? Yeah. So as I am working in the hostel, so I give them the advices and instructions and, several places what to do in Budapest. So I told her about this music festival that was happening. And I said, I'm going. Would she like to go with me? She said, yes.
Ooh.
So we went to the festival together. So at the festival, on the way, we really got talking and got to start liking each other.
One-on-one.
And that was it. So throughout her stay in the hostel, we, related very well. And she came back to Finland after, because we exchanged information and everything. So she said she'll get in touch with me. After maybe 2 days, I didn't hear anything. I thought it's one of those things. Then later on, she got in touch, called, and we speak. And from there on, it was like, constant connection.
Yes.
And within a month or so, that she went back to Finland, she came back again to Budapest. Yes. We got to know one another very well. And then the relationship started to become...
And that was how you got to Finland?
Serious. Yeah, we eventually got married in Budapest.
You did?
Yes. We got married in Budapest. Invited my friends, had a party, invited all my friends and went to a restaurant, we ate, and That was it.
What year was this, please?
2000.
Wow.
Wait. Yeah, 2000. We got married in February 25th, 2000 in Budapest.
You never had this in mind when you were leaving Nigeria?
No. No, so after we got married, so I have to apply for visa to come to Finland. So she came back to Finland and prepared all the papers and sent to me. I went to the embassy and applied for the visa, and I got the visa maybe in July of that year.
Mm-hmm.
In July of that year, and I eventually came to Finland in August 2000. I think I came to Finland on August 9th of August 2000.
So we're going to go back in
Yes.
because a lot has happened that you didn't plan for.
No.
This is already 25 years in Finland.
Yes.
Then you had 2 years in Hungary.
Yes.
And before the Hungary was Yugoslavia.
Yes.
And you were there for about 1 year, 1.5.
Yes, within that range.
Yes. But the best thing that happened was the Finnish love.
Yes.
You met
Because
the snowy reflection of love. Go ahead.
Because that brought me to Finland. And I'm still in Finland up to today, and I'm still with her.
Congratulations. It's a big one.
So
it's a very big one.
So it's a big one.
It is. This is not what you envisioned that your journey was going to be like.
Well, to be honest, when one is leaving Nigeria, we always have that intent that, I'm going to Europe, maybe I stay 10 years, I will go back to Nigeria. Or maybe I stay at most 15 years, I go back to Nigeria. But fate usually decides otherwise, or what it will be.
Yes. You practically, now putting the numbers together.
Yeah.
You left Nigeria.
I actually left Nigeria in 1996.
Yes.
So soon it's 30 years. So it's 29 years now.
This is 2025.
Yeah.
1996. 9 years. And you just mentioned going back. Are you planning to go back?
Going back to Nigeria. Do you mean going? Well, I visit Nigeria.
So you now visit Nigeria?
I visit Nigeria, yes. And I intend to visit, by the grace of God, next year.
So you keep up with the Nigerian part of you?
Yes, absolutely. I keep up with my mother is still alive. She's at home in Nigeria.
Okay.
My father is now late. I have siblings in Nigeria. I have uncles and the entire village.
Yes.
So I really keep in touch with them.
That's good. This is a different kind of story. I don't even know what to ask. I don't. Because finding love,
yes,
and moving with love,
yes,
is a beautiful thing.
Love is a beautiful thing. Whoever find it should keep it and hold it tight.
How on a more serious note,
yes,
what were the things that you had to avoid doing to keep this love that has brought you to Finland?
Avoid doing? Well, one has to be very, very committed to the relationship. You have to be committed. And there has to be trust in the relationship, openness, and when you find your own person, then that makes things easy.
You have lived right now in 3 different countries
Yes.
in Europe,
Yeah.
Yugoslavia, Hungary. For most of your time were here in Finland.
Yes.
You have also experienced 2 different worlds. You are married to a Finnish woman. Your marriage took place in Hungary.
Yeah.
How is it like being in 2 different worlds? Being married to a Finn who is purely white from the Nordic region, you a Nigerian from a hot temperate, meeting her in Hungary. How have you been able to live on a daily with this different diversity?
Well, the life in Hungary was on a different level, and I think that my case is not just unique to me. This is, things that happens to many other people
Yeah.
that meet love
Yeah.
outside of their zone.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed my stay in Hungary, in Budapest.
Yeah.
I was young, and I had a lot of friends around me then. Very nice people that I still keep in touch with.
Till today?
Till today, yes. And those group of friends, they are all scattered around the world. That Godwin I mentioned before, he's now living in Canada.
Okay.
The other guy is living in Italy. Some are living in Austria. Some are living in Germany, and some are living in Spain.
Wow.
So all these are guys that we suffered together in Hungary. We were eating from the same bowl. Yeah.
Wow.
So let me tell you a story of what happened.
Please go ahead.
So there's this my friend Oliver. He's now living in Germany. So when we were in that shelter, in that church shelter, we didn't have money. That was before I got my little job. So we didn't have any money, and it was difficult to feed. So I didn't know that Oliver, my friend, had some, small money that he had, which he has been managing. So one day, he brought that money out. I don't remember how much is it now. Was it like $10 or something? Change it. And he gave me some of the local currency to go and buy bread.
Wow.
So I went to buy bread. This is the bread we are going to use for our morning breakfast.
Yeah.
So I went to buy that bread. I got to the shop, took bread. I wanted to pay. I couldn't find the money. I have lost that money. I searched all my pocket. I couldn't find it. I went back and looked along the road. I didn't find it. Then I went back to Oliver. And I told Oliver that I have lost the money. I don't know what happened. Oliver said, how is it possible? Because Oliver, he actually know me.
Mm-hmm.
He know that maybe out of, I don't know, carelessness, or maybe whether there was a hole in my pocket or whatever, I lost the money. He knew that since I said I lost it. It wasn't like he never suspected that probably I have used the money for any other thing.
Yeah.
That was it. We said, then, that's it now. We're not going to eat anything until we...
That was what he said?
Yes. we drank our tea like that. So today, it serves as a good story. When I call Oliver, when we talk on the phone, we always remember that.
That's because that was a defining moment for the friendship.
Yeah.
It could have led to something else.
Yes.
Wow.
We always remember that and we laugh over it.
Does this kind of small things
Yes.
in relationship with people you do not know when you meet them in migration,
Yes.
does it make or break friendships?
It can make friendship and it can also go the other way around. Because, it all depends on people's personalities.
Yes.
And like I said, that Oliver, I was with him, he knows me, and he knows my own personality.
Well, you only knew him for a short time.
Yeah, I knew him for a short time. Oliver also was in Yugoslavia.
With you?
Not with me, but they came through Yugoslavia.
Okay. So you guys had a similar background?
Yeah, we had a similar background.
Okay.
So Oliver, by the time this has happened, probably we have known each other for up to 3 months.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
3 months?
Yeah.
Was it enough then that somebody could have that level of trust?
Yeah, sometimes you see or you meet some people, you build an instant rapport with that person. It's something like as if we have known for years previously.
Is that something people who migrate abroad should have in mind?
That's something. It's a big thing that they should know and be open so that you never know who you are going to meet tomorrow. In that shelter where we were, there were people from different regions. We had a guy from Tanzania was there. Some guys from Ghana were there. And we had a lot of Nigerians, Yoruba, Bini, Igbos, all kinds of ethnicity. We were all there. Although in that place there, you see that people form like a group.
Okay.
Each people has,
their own.
That, because then this group cook their own food. Our own group, we have our own Oliver, Philip, and other people, we cook our own food. The Ghana guys had their own group, they make their own food, So those that was in my own, we are at least 5 of us. So we were so open to one another.
Were they all Igbos?
Yes, they were all Igbos.
Was there any kind of pre-arrangement to form these small circles, or it was just natural?
It was natural. It was those that things goes with you, like if you are going out to the city to go and, look for something to do, look for girls. It's the group of people that you are going out with. So, and we are all in the same situation. We are all looking for the same things,
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed there and make our food. And
when you were there, who had the longest stay in that shelter home?
Who had the longest stay? Actually, in that shelter, it wasn't long. I don't remember who was the longest that stayed there, because Oliver left to Germany before me.
Okay.
And I left the shelter earlier on because I got that work.
Yeah.
So I was now sleeping in the hostel.
Yeah.
So I only visit there to see my friends.
Okay.
Then Oliver, Philip left to Italy. And it's almost as if we almost left that shelter within.
At the same time. So
Yeah.
it was flowing.
Yeah, it was flowing.
It was flowing.
We all left almost at the same period of time, but to different
Hungary,
places. Yeah,
for a couple of years. Finland, you stayed the most.
yeah.
What is the cultural difference that you noticed as a migrant?
Okay. You know, Finland, for example, I was like living in Hungary. I was also then learning the language, trying to. Actually, when I was in Hungary, I could communicate a bit of. I could speak a bit of Hungarian.
Okay.
Yeah, I could speak then, and so when I met my wife, then I heard that the Hungarian language and the Finnish language, they are similar. They are from the same language group.
Okay.
So I was hoping that, or thinking that if I come to Finland, that Finnish language will be easy for me to learn because I already have a grasp of Hungarian language. But that never happened. So in terms of cultural difference, there are not much difference. The similarities they are much more many. Because for example, like the way Finns talk slowly and, that's how Hungarians talk.
Okay.
To speak.
What about the social life?
Well, the social life in Hungary, Budapest is such a big city. So it's a really, really, center of tourism too. So a lot of tourists, internationals coming to Budapest.
So it's alive.
It's alive. The nightlife there is on a different level compared to what it is here in Finland. For example,
do you miss it?
Well, I don't miss it. I don't miss it again. Because, for example, in Budapest in those days, the night transportation goes all night. The buses run all night everywhere in Budapest. You can go. So when I came to Finland and I realized that by 11 o'clock or 12:30, then the buses stop, then they start doing that, once in 2 hours or once in 3 hours. I was surprised. I said, in Budapest is, So, well, Finland is not Budapest.
So that was the first culture shock when you moved from Hungary to Finland.
Yeah. The most important thing I noticed when I came to Finland, when I got to Helsinki, I got out, the cleanliness of the city, the orderliness of the city compared to Budapest was really, the gap was really huge. Yes. Here, you see people walking their dogs and, their dog will poo on the street. Most people, of course, not everyone, but most people cleans it up and take it with them. In Budapest, it wasn't like that, So it's the cleanliness, the streets are well maintained in Budapest, in Hungary compared.
No, the streets are well maintained in Finland.
In Finland compared to Hungary.
Do you think Finns are clean people?
Yes, I think they are.
Do you think generally the Finnish society or the Finnish people as a whole?
Well, generally. Of course, there are those that are like also you can find any other place that are not that clean. Those that eat and drop their garbages from the car along the street. There are those people here. But in general, most Finnish people are clean, or they try to keep the environment clean.
Was that one of the things that attracted you to your woman?
Well, yes. My wife is such a straight.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything has to be like
I have seen it. I told Daniel before we started this show that this is going to be the most aesthetic scenery that I would have on the Stephen Ikebude show. I have gotten a sneak peek of the environment. I can tell you right now that we are in the most environmentally friendly location, the cleanest of air.
Yeah.
I can count more than 20 plants in this small place, and it feels so surreal that you would never imagine. And I'm sure these are the works of your woman.
Yes, of course it is.
All the plants are looking healthy. I told him I'm going to steal one plant. The last time I was here, I stole it. I got a gift.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to steal one plant, the one I'm going to keep indoor. Last time I got the one for the outdoor. But on a more serious note,
Yeah.
your wife is such an amazing person. You could tell just by being in this space, how things are orderly.
That's what my friends say, all say.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
You got one of the rarest gifts from Finland.
Yeah. Yeah, I am of the same opinion.
To come back to your story.
Yeah.
You said when you got to
Helsinki.
Yugoslavia.
Okay, yeah.
You mentioned that there was no family, no friends,
no friend,
nobody.
nobody.
At that point in time, when you got to that place, knowing that you had a limited visa to stay in that country,
Yeah.
did you have any kind of belief that you were going to make it? Or was there room?
Well, there wasn't any room for doubt. There was an absolute belief that one is going to succeed. There wasn't an atom of doubt because, you have left Nigeria, sold their business, so you have to make it here.
You have to. So going back is not even.
No, it wasn't an option.
You didn't see yourself being deported.
I didn't see myself being deported because even the gamble that I took to go back to Nigeria just after 2 weeks, I had a strong belief because I was going with Dr. Eddie that we will come back.
Did you think the stature of Dr. Eddie was one of the reasons that gave you that?
Yes, absolutely. Because, when you meet Dr. Eddie, the way he speaks the language is like, he told us that before we left Yugoslavia, he made inquiry, he called the embassy in Nigeria. He spoke with the officers there, and then he told me that he's going to buy, the local drink, pivo, that he's taking to the man there.
Wow.
So then I knew that, he was prepared.
The reason why I ask this is to draw this point.
Yeah.
The people who happen to be in the locations that one is hoping to get to, the people who are there, do they play an important role in the success of those who are migrating to those places?
Yes, they do play a very important role. And that important role could be positive, could be negative. You only hope that you meet the right people when you go in, anywhere. because there are also some of those that are already there, that they are stranded themselves. So when you come in, they might try to get whatever you have to further their own journey.
Yes.
And then you are stranded. And there are those who are there that you will meet, and they will tell you, this is how to do it, this is where to go, and stay low for now. They give you the right
Guidance.
advices and guidance. So it all depends on who you meet.
Not only did you mention Dr. Eddie, you also
Yeah.
talked about Tony,
Yeah,
your uncle in
this
Japan.
my uncle, yeah.
In Japan. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
One of the smartest people. Because who would have come up with an idea of putting $1,000 on the collar of a jacket
Yeah,
all the way from Asia to Europe?
to Budapest.
What brought that idea?
Well, because then we thought of, if we send that money through the bank, we don't have any bank account. We didn't have any in Yugoslavia. And I didn't want to use anybody's account. For example, one could have tell him to put that money in Dr. Eddie's account, for example.
Yeah.
But I didn't want that too. I wanted to make sure that I get the money myself. Although there was risk, the money could have as well be taken
Yes.
in transit. But you have to open the whole thing, the whole parcel, then bring out the jacket and search it through before going to that place. So it was, yeah.
Was it your idea or his?
I cannot even remember how that discussion came about. I think it was his.
But
He put it and told me where
he did.
he put it.
Wow. That's a level of risk minimalization that anybody could have thought of in that period of
In that period.
That is one of the, that's, I don't know, but it's mind-boggling how migrants find a way to survive.
To survive. It's really, really, wonderful that he did it.
He did.
And without that help, who knows where I would have been or what would have happened.
Primarily, on that note, we are going to take a break now, and I'm sure those of you who are out there are going to join us on the continuing part of this episode with Daniel. Thank you for sticking with us, and see you on the concluding part. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Ogadan.